Okay. Um, Testing. Hello. Can is my mic all right? Is it quiet? Is it loud? Of course, I ran into tech issues. That hello was loud. Oh, you sound like the voice of God. Interesting. I don't know about that. Okay. I'm gonna assume that mic levels are okay for now. Hopefully. Yeah, I ran into. Sounds fine. Sounds fine. All right. Okay. All right. I'm glad it sounds fine. I need to change some settings for now. Alerts. Okay, that. All right. Okay, hello. Welcome back, everybody. It's been a while. I've been, well, yesterday and today, I've been like compiling and trying to figure out how to do this, right? And it took a lot longer than I was expecting. So, all today, basically, during my commute, I was. So, at first, I was trying to do a PowerPoint. And then I realized how many, like, I took little bits and pieces of the like pictures and videos that mainly my sisters took during this trip and compiled it, and even that ended up being like 100 or so. So I'm like, okay, PowerPoint is not gonna work. So I just have it all in a Google Drive folder. I'm gonna go through it one by one. And I'm like, okay, what's the best way to do this? So I ended up just numbering them, like each file from one through however many there are in here. Um, and then past few minutes, I was writing down notes to remember what I did because I don't remember what I did. Um, and then I was dealing with tech issues, of course. I'm glad, like, it's not a proper stream unless there's scuff. True. Like, even right now, I don't know if my chat messages are. Yeah, even my chat, the thing I use for my chat isn't loading properly either. Oh my gosh. All right. Anywho. Okay, yeah. Why is this not? Let me close this and open it again. Okay, seems like hopefully that's good. Excuse me. Anywho. Oh yeah, and also like my allergies are acting up, so like my lips are kind of swollen. I'm getting hives. So everything is amazing. We're loving it. But yes, same. I have bad allergies right now. Yeah, I remember you was like sneezing a lot during your stream earlier. But yes, hello. How has everybody been? Happy New Year. Um, I've been gone because, well, as the title shows, I have been in Taiwan, and it was an interesting time, to say the least. My B day is in 4 hours. Ooh! Happy early birthday. Happy New Year. 2024 sucks so far. Dang. That's not good. 4 hours. Happy early birthday. Yeah, happy early birthday. Whoa. Okay. Shall we do this? Are we doing this? Should we start? Should we wait? I don't know if anybody will show up. But the usual suspects. I don't know if they're around or not. But the usual suspects. Should I wait for them? Usual suspects? Yeah, the usual. Them boys. I'm sure they'll show up later. I will try to not procrastinate and put this VOD up as soon as I can. I think I have. Let me double check the audio for. Okay, so the video audio should be up. Okay. So, I went to Taiwan and we arrived on the 28th of December. Okay? And we arrived at nightish. Right? Right. Okay. Yeah, we arrived at night. So, let's show this glorious let me rearrange Google Drive reveal. Oh my gosh. Google Drive reveal. Look at how much there are. 2.87 gigabytes. Oh my gosh. Alright, so we arrived in Taipei. So context, we left on the 27th in the morning, right? Did a layover at San Francisco, and from there we went all the way to Taipei, right? So we arrive, um, feeling all right. I had my Switch. I bought the Pokemon DLC, so I was playing that. And then we were trying to figure out, because my sister, and so context, I went with my youngest sister to Taiwan because my other sister, the middle child, is already there teaching English for a year. Wait, I need your DLC review and thoughts. I will do that later. Right? So me and my younger sister had friends in Taiwan who lived there or visited there before. So we were trying to we were looking through the Google Docs they had of things to do, and we're like, oh, this is how we supposed to do it, know this and things like that. So the older of the two sisters, okay, I would say middle child for the older of the two sisters, and youngest for clearly the youngest. Right? So middle child was just waiting for us to come out. So we come out pretty late, reunite, highs and stuff, because we haven't seen her in half a year. And then we go, I think we went to a place called Kai Hong Beef Noodles. So beef noodle is like really, really famous, apparently, in Taiwan. So our first meal, beef noodle. All right, guess which one is mine. I bet you can't guess. Looks so yummy. That looks so good. This was like less than $1, right? Equivalent to um our money. Like, so basically you see the price in Taiwanese dollar divided by 30, that's roughly how much it is in US dollars, right? So this is like $1, if I remember correctly, right? Um so yeah, had this at night. Love the phone case. That's my sister's, the youngest sister. Um so yeah, this is me over here. This is my phone because apparently my phone is better than hers, like camera or whatever. This is middle child, and youngest is filming. Beef noodle soup, very good. So it's like it's not like too strong, right? It's like very, it's like, but it's still a good amount of flavor. So very good first meal. Loved it, right? And then after this, since it was night, we went to the hostel that we booked, slept. Day 2. This is Jiufen, right? This is like in the mountains. We took a bus there from Taipei to Jiufen, and this is the view from the Airbnb, right? So when we were planning this, right, I found a random Airbnb, really cheap. We were all sus. This Airbnb ended up being probably the best place we stayed at. Right? It was really close to where we wanted to be, and good view. You could see a Family Mart. There was a 7-Eleven on the other side. Everything you needed. Best place. Right? Anyway, bus to Jiufen. Now, I wanted to go to Jiufen because this place is the place that supposedly inspired Spirited Away. Right? So I'm like, okay, we have to go here. So we go to Airbnb. We're like, oh my gosh, this place is awesome. But we had to go right away to our next place, which was Baodoji train station, which was some place away, right? And as you can see, weather's not the greatest, right? So when we got there, it was like, right? So, yeah, stop, no, stop. Okay, last station, right? We're at the coastline. It's rainy. It's windy. You know, waves are crashing. There's like a dude over here just fishing, right? That's sister. That's me, right? I think, is there another picture? Oh no. Spoilers. Okay. Right? So the reason why we went here is because I forget which one, but one of the sisters was like, there's rail bikes here. Right? Called the Shen. Okay, I guess I could show it. The Shen, it says it right here. Oh, I could zoom. The Shenao rail bike, right? So it's like very scenic, but in the middle of it, there's like a tunnel, like this tunnel right here, and you could see the light animations and stuff like that, right? But so we were like, okay, let's do rail bikes, right? The people in front of us were so slow. So I was riding with the middle child, youngest was riding with a stranger behind us, and me and middle child were like road raging the entire time. Like we were like, go faster in English, or uh, I think in Mandarin is like "kwai" is fast, so we're like, "kwai lo, kwai," you know, things like that, trying to get the people in front of us to go faster. And then once we hit here, everybody's like slowing down. Um, so yeah, like see, it's like nature, and then you slowly get into this light tunnel thing, and it's playing music and all that. Okay, this blue car right here held us up for so long. We were really really annoyed because of them. But yeah, it's just biking, and then we're once that part is over, it's just like more nature. Um, and what's it? We just well, it was since it was me and my thunder thighs. It's just speed through, right? So after we get off, we just did it one way. We got off at a random place, and we were walking around and got some food at Bao Chao Yifan. I think it's the place called. So I'm not too much of a seafood enthusiast. So I got like pork fried rice. My sister got shrimp or squid fried rice or something like that. And my sister got the middle child got like udon or something. I don't know. Some kind of noodle soup. All very good. Lady who was working there, sweet lady, trying to speak in English as much as she can, right? Ate, and then we're like, all right, we're taxiing back to the old city, to Jiufen, because we didn't even explore there yet. And our Airbnb place was right next to the old city, or old street. Oh no, where was I? Is it this? Oh, okay. So yeah, when we got back, it's like rainy, right? And then we head to Jiufen Old Street. Right, this is how it looked. So like up above here, it's like there's sometimes a roof, sometimes not. So it's raining, so that's why people are like this. But it's just like stalls like this, like throughout, and it's really narrow, and it like twists, turns, and whatnot. Right, so there's all kinds of stuff. Right, so this is what it looked like. And I think the next one is the thing that inspired Spirited Away. Is it? Oh no, no. Okay, so when it got like towards where we're the tea house we were going to, um, and as it got darker, there's more of these lanterns, and it's raining more, and these lanterns are lighting up. I'm like, yo, the vibes. It's like actually Spirited Away right now, right? Like, I think this was the only day that it was supposed to rain or something like that. So more of these lanterns. Can you see like the Spirited Away connection here? Yeah, this is like closer and closer to the tea house, right? I think. Okay, so more pictures of it. So yeah, this is more towards night. I think this is like on the way back. But okay, so this is like the tea house right here, and I think this is from the stairs of the tea house. Right, you could see a lot of people here taking pictures. Right, they're taking the picture of the tea house. I think, yeah, is the this is from the opposite side. So the stairs is where I took the picture from. Everybody's like out here. It's raining. This is a tea house, right? And I'm like, so my sisters went ahead because I wanted to like take a break real quick at the Airbnb, and then I was like making my way back here. I'm like lost. There's so many people I'm trying to go through, but I'm big, sideways, so I can't really go through. But I made it here. Okay, so this is like it's raining. There's so many people here. There's so many Koreans too. I'm like I could understand all of you guys what you're saying. But so this is after we actually went inside. I told my sisters to take this video. I didn't want to be with people. Oh, this is from inside the tea house, right? And another one from inside the tea house. Right, so this is like the tea stuff we had. Like my sisters came in first and I found later joined them once I found my way, right? And then they did the whole like tea pouring thing. And then we each like I recorded it. I think I have the video somewhere on my phone, not on here. And then we took a look and then we each tried it. Not gonna lie, I did the best out of my sisters, and they're like, "Yo, you kind of, this is your calling." I'm like, "Yeah, I think this is my calling." But it was so fragrant, very nice. All of these super good. This was super crumbly. The matcha thing. This is like a fruit, mochi. These are the tea leaves that were used. These are the I don't know, some kind of dried cracker kind of thing. Regardless, very good. Right? So this is the Ame tea house. Very rainy weather. This was amazing. I don't know. I don't think I have a photo in here next, but like we're in the place that inspired Spirited Away. We need to watch Spirited Away, right? So our Airbnb is like split into two rooms, and each room has two bunk beds on like the side wall of the wall. So we were watching Spirit Away from like my youngest sister was on the bottom bunk of on the opposite side, and me, and then middle child were on the other side. So we were like poking our heads like through our bed and watching, but everybody fell asleep within 30 minutes. So we never got to watch Spirit Away. We are like, oh, we need to watch Spirit Away. We're in the place that inspired it. And everybody just crashed. Right? So that was what did it. That was that. Next morning, day 3. Like, I went to the 7-Eleven. Step outside, it's foggy. I'm like, yo, this place is so nice. It's like peaceful, quiet, foggy. Like on the oh yeah, that's where I went. The 7-Eleven, and random Santa Claus. I guess they didn't put it away from Christmas or whatever. But yeah, it was just like super foggy. I went there to get a quick breakfast, right? I wish we could have stayed at this Airbnb more, but we had to. We're going back to Taipei. Um, so our plan for the day was to go to Shifen, which is another place that's close by here that has like waterfalls and stuff. But on our way there, my sister's like, "Hey, there's a cat village on our way. If you want to stop there real quick, it'll also make sense because like otherwise we would just have to wait on our train." So we're like, "All right, let's go." Oh, that's my hand.
Tell me to move instead of saying that. I don't know what you're doing. What are you doing?
Yes, I'm complaining. Cats everywhere. Cats. Like it's cat village for a reason. And we weren't even on the side that had a lot of cats. Like, oh, yes. I was chosen by an orange cat and he put his tail on my shoe. So basically I wasn't allowed to move because that's the rule, right? So this is like the other side of the like cat village. Just like the cat adopted you. I wish. But yeah, like this is like the other side of the cat village, and there's like cat like woodworking shops, clothing shops, whatnot. There's cats everywhere, right? There's like cats laying on top of the roof, just sleeping. This cat was like a final boss cat. It was just sitting there menacingly, right? So we're like, this is a great. This wasn't even planned. She was just my sister was like, yo, there's a cat village. You want to go? And we're like, yes, obviously. And we had all of our luggage too, so we just like put it in like next to the sidewalk and just walked around. It's like really safe there. Very little crime. Um, I was like very hesitant because I don't trust people, but like people really just did not do anything with it, right? So get back on the train, catch our train to. Oh wait, no, this is still the cat village. Can you see how many cats there are in here? I think I counted like 5, but like there's one here. I think this is another one. There's one like behind the sideboard. Another one here. There's literally like cats everywhere. Cat here. There's like more cats here. There was more cats over here. The cat that adopted me was over there. But yeah, cat village. Literally cats everywhere. I'm like, where do I find someone that's selling cat treats? Because I want to give it. But we didn't have time, sadly. But I guess cats everywhere. And then we went to Shifen, right? Very small, like, station. And, like, you have to cross the railroad track, right? You see the train right here? And then you have to cross. It comes, like, every hour or so. So a lot of people are, like, on these tracks on the other times, right? The reason why we went to Shifen, like, one reason, if you can see, these are lanterns. We're like, okay, we're going to do these lanterns, right? So basically, like this, since station was so small, we had all of our luggage. We were like, what do we do? One of the first few shops that are here was like selling fruit, like fruit pingzu or something like that. But they're like, oh, we could also take your luggage for you for a fee. I'm like, okay, we're gonna do that.
If we go there and back, we'll be here by the latest 1:30.
Yeah, I think that's fine.
Look, all of these are lanterns people are making, and I'm currently trying to figure out directions and stuff, right? And the youngest sister is filming, right? So Shifen, the other reason we wanted to go here is because waterfalls, right? um and like this is along the way, you know it's a like yeah, the day before rainy, next day sunny, perfect day for walking. Like we got lucky, super lucky, right? So the story about the waterfalls is that we didn't actually see the actual ones because we thought we saw it because there's like a mini one before it, and then we stopped and turned back way too quickly, so we didn't end up seeing the waterfall. And we found out after my sister posted it on her story, and then all her friends were like, "You didn't see it. You had to go further." And we were like, "Oh, okay." Anyway, oh yeah, so like we stopped by like the like old street or whatever, and there was a koi pond. Yeah, and then we went back to where we came from, cause we needed to write our lantern. So this is someone next to us. So yeah, we just wrote. So we wrote in Korean, Japanese, Chinese, whatever, right? And then that's our loon. 새해 복 많이 받으세요. Happy New Year. December 30th. Yeah, that's when we did it. Right. I wrote the first thing I wrote was a Zion T lyric, from cuz like it made sense, you know. For the new year, I'm like, yeah, Zion T lyric. Anyway, we did that, and then we're we're like, okay, we're running out of time. We're like, we need to get our bus. But then one of the closest shop to like when we first came was this chicken wing stuff with like fried rice, and I'm like, I want to eat this, right? So we got it, and we couldn't even savor this because the train came like literally 3 minutes later, and we were not allowed to eat on the trains. So we were just taking turns eating this, and then not even like uh you know savoring it. We're just like, oh, it's so good. I wish we had time to eat more and savor it, but we can't. We need to eat this. We need to go. Otherwise, we're stuck here for an hour. Right? Because we needed to go back to Taipei. Right? So there's that. And then the place we were going to is Din Tai Fung. The dumpling place, I guess, is really famous. I haven't been on vacation since I was in middle school. Making me want to go. I love going abroad. Definitely should if you can. So Ding Tai Fung. So there's like a window next in the kitchen to like show them like making these like dumplings, soup dumplings and whatnot. I think this guy right here, my sister waved to him, the youngest sister, and he kept looking at her for some reason. It was really funny. So yeah, we were just waiting here for a while because there was a lot of people, right? Oh yeah.
Take us to the promised land.
Take us to the promised land. Right. So your Transformer Bumblebee, I met his cousin, Honeybee, who took us to the promised land. Ate a whole bunch of dumplings. Although my sister took all the footage for that because she was vlogging and stuff. And then we went to this like plaza or whatever. Because my sister wanted to go to Shinfutang, the flagship store, and I think this is the place where brown sugar bubble tea was invented or something like that. I'm not sure. I was just there just to follow them around. Yeah. And the one thing I noticed there, there was like a street performer doing this stuff. Right. And I was just leaning on one of these because there's like two here, and then on the opposite side where we're standing, we were like, oh, I'm just noticing it's in Korean as well. 어서오세요. Something. Like, it's like anime girls, right? So I'm like, what is this, right? Take a closer look. Taipei Shimen Pedestrian Area Development Association. Very based. They're using anime girls that they created to have more people come. Oh yeah, so we were at Shimen. We're like, I was like looking at these anime girls. I'm like, what are these? Right? I sent them to Sonic too. Right? I'm like, after I figured out what it was, I'm like, yo, Taipei, super based, using anime girls to develop their pedestrian area. Right? So after this, we went to our Airbnb, put our stuff away. This Airbnb was just like a room, very small and whatnot. And then immediately after, night market. This is the Ningxia night market. So obviously, night market in this like side of the world, huge, and we're like, we need to go. Thing about like this area, like Taiwan, um, you know, Vietnam, Philippines, scootering takes up like nearly all of the mode of transportation. It's like 50%, right? And like we couldn't scooter, so we were biking a lot, right? So we bike to a station that took us near to here, and then we walked. So this is what like it looks like, right? It's like super narrow, just rows and rows of like different like food stalls, I guess, right? And one of the ones that we got, this is crispy pork. I just saw it. I'm like, yo, I need this. Need to get it. It was really good too. Right. And then like here, um, like Chicharon. I'm not sure what that is. Not sure what it is, but they're like they have a guy in the back like having this in like the grill or whatever he's doing, like fryer something, doing magic, making this, right? And like it was at Ningxiao where my youngest sister, met one of her college friends who was in Taiwan too. So they were just talking. Is a dish generally consisting of fried pork belly or fried pork rinds? Then yeah, probably yeah. It's like literally just this chopped up. Super good. Loved it. Right? So after eating random foods here and talking with my youngest sister's friends, we split up and then we went home on bikes to the Airbnb. Like literally, if you see here, these are all scooters. This is a bike. Like everybody's riding scooters. I'm not allowed. I couldn't. Well, I technically could have gotten an international driver's permit, but I was, well, my mom didn't want me to get it, so I didn't. So we just biked. I definitely could have scootered. This middle child scooters around, and I saw her scooter later on. Bad with directions. I'm like, okay, I definitely could have scootered. Like Ty was like, because Ty has experience living abroad in like this general area, and he's like, it's easy. So I'm like, maybe I'll do it. I didn't. I should have. Like, this was all day 3. Like, we were everywhere and tired. So, next day, um, we went to this random toast place for breakfast. This was Sunday, right? So we got breakfast. Um, we went to another cafe. Sisters were in the cafe. I was sitting outside because the weather was nice, and I was doing the important thing of watching the famous streamer Cho Min play Slime Rancher or whatever that game is called. Right. So I was just sitting out here enjoying the weather, watching Mina stream. Priorities. Very nice. Right. That's crazy? What do you mean? I'm like, my sisters wanted to go to another cafe. It's small. There's like 3 chairs. And they wanted to get something. I'm like, I ate my breakfast sandwich. I'm good. I'm going to sit out here, enjoy the weather, but I'm bored. And then I get a notification saying that Chomin went live. I'm like, all right. I know what I'm doing for the next few minutes. That my sisters decide to take pictures and, eat, I guess. And it was watching the famous streamer Chomin play Slime Rancher. I don't see what's wrong or what's crazy. It's like normal, right? Day 4 was also Sunday, so we went to church. After that, I don't remember what lunch was. I don't know, but my younger sister's friend was also here again. So, different friend. So, met up and we went to a place called Songshan Cultural Creative Park. Just the daily activities of an avid Chomin follower. Yeah, normal stuff. So we went to Songshan Cultural Creative Park. It's like nice, like outdoorsy park. And then there's like a huge building of like an old this winery or something that's been converted to like a big building with shops and stuff like that. And one of the things that was in there was a Moomin and Miffy pop-up shop. As you can see, this is middle child. She bought like some Moomin something, Miffy stuff. This pop-up shop was huge. There's like all kinds of merch that you could think of. Right. And I took a selfie with Miffy or whatever, as one does. Right. And then we go out and then I see this like random sports stuff going on. I'm like, oh, what is this? Turns out the Taiwan Sports Expo 2023 was going on here, and we just happened to be there at the same time, right? Now, like they had the first warehouse we went into, there were like strength training like machines that help you train, like, or like since badminton is popular there, like badminton stuff or like ping pong, right? The next warehouse over was like all VR stuff and like sports games and things like that. Yeah, this is the only photo I could find online because all of my photos were gone from this place, and I'm so upset, right? Because like this warehouse street with all the VR stuff and things like that, they had an esports section. So there was like a section for League of Legends, the Taiwanese esports. So like I was looking at all the like the this area's like this league's sports team. So there was like J Team, Flash Wolves, PSG Talon, and I'm like, whoa, I know all of these teams, right? And in one of the areas, I showed Mina and Chris this. They had like the EVGA gaming PCs when you played Valo, yes, and they just had death matches on there. I'm like, ooh, so like the EVGA gaming PC, right? The EVGA, no, it's the ROG Evangelion PC. I don't know how to spell it. Evangelion. Yeah, this gaming PC. This is like $5,000 or whatever. This one and the white one were there, right? So I'm like, oh, I'm gonna play this. While my sister and her friends, they were like doing the sports VR stuff. Um, and we spent like hours here because we were having a lot of fun. Well, I was. Um, what's next? Oh, so yeah, I spent hours here. I feel bad for my sister's friends because I'm like, we kind of stayed here because of me, but they were also having fun, so I guess it was a good thing. Um, and then there was like the Sun Yat sen Memorial. I'm not sure if that's actually what it was or not, but we walked over there after this, and then my sister split up with my sister. Like we split up from our sister's friend, and did some window shopping. Well, my sisters did at nearby small stores, and then the next one is this more beef noodles. Yongkang beef noodle apparently is famous for tourists. Unlike the first one, this was a lot more flavorful, but a lot more expensive as well. This was like, I don't remember how much it was, but it was few times more expensive than what we first had. Tasted a lot better, but overpriced. My sister was like, "It's good, but it's like touristy, you know." And then, so this was the 31st, right? Oh yeah. Again, guess which one is mine? Definitely not the big one, right? You know, it is the big one. So yeah, 31st of December, New Year's Eve, right? This is Taipei 101, the big, like, famous building. They have fireworks coming out from the building. Happy 2024. Wow. Amazing, right? Oh yeah, they also had like a concert there, and Hwaza was there from what's her group called? What's the group Hwaza is in? I forget. It's the one with for Mamamoo. Yes, Hwaza was there, right? So this is cool and all, right? I didn't go. I went back to the Airbnb. I split from my sisters. I went to sleep. Didn't care if it was New Year's, right? Because I had a mission. This was my mission. We were in Taipei. There are no Pokemon centers in the USA as far as I know. I looked it up randomly. There's a Pokemon Center in Taipei, and our Airbnb was fairly close to it. And I did some last minute research, and they said January 1st, we're expecting a lot of people. So we're going to get tickets or whatever. So I woke up early and I biked all the way to this Pokemon Center, right? On my way there, I passed by the Taipei 101, the one with the fireworks coming out from here, you know? Yeah. I was number 77 to get there. I got there at like 6:45 or something like that. Right? I was number 77. There ended up being like over, I'm pretty sure, 500 people in queue to get into this place. I was number 77. And they, like, after, at 9, they started handing out tickets to get in. Right? So this was my time period to get in. Right? 11, when the store opens, 11 to 11:15. So what I did was go back to the Airbnb because we had to get out of there by a time by 12, but I wasn't gonna be able to come back, right? So I grabbed all my stuff. Like we packed up, we cleaned the place, and we headed out. My sisters went to like different memorial or something like that. I had to take a bus with all my luggage to this place, to be on there on time. Like on my way there was like a mix. Like I was looking at the Google Maps, and they said there was a bus coming, but on the bus arrival like signboard it says it wasn't coming and a different bus came. So I asked the bus driver. Well, I tried to ask the bus driver if they were going near this place, and he was like, no. But like one of the two people that was waiting at the bus stop with me, like middle-aged lady, turns around, asks me in English, "Where are you trying to go?" I'm like, "Thank goodness this lady can speak English." And I explained to her where I'm trying to go. She asked in Chinese. I'm like, dang, I wasn't expecting this middle-aged lady to be able to speak English, but I think I got lucky because we were nearby a school, like a high school or something like that. So maybe she was a teacher, right? I think it's the videos.
Hello, this is Sam. And I came.
So for context, these videos were kind of taken for my sister's vlog or something like that. So that's why I'm talking.
To the Pokemon Center in Taipei. Definitely did not run. I am not sweating at all. Oh my gosh, I am tired. No, I'm not. Let's take a look.
Right? So I was
So
I forget where I had the number. But it said I was number right here. Number 15, right? So they had markers
my
on them.
ticket, and I am number 15. I had no chance to put my luggage away, so I'm currently have Lucas Jr. here, along with
Yes, Lucas Jr. because my luggage brand is Lucas, and we had a bigger one, so he was Lucas Jr.
my backpack. It's hot.
So yeah, this was the queue to get into the queue, right? And then this is like the entrance. And if you can see, the lady is wearing the like school uniform in the Pokemon game. I'm like, yo, that's amazing.
The staff
Yeah.
are wearing uniforms that are similar to the game right now. That's kind of cool.
I want to work at a Pokemon Center. Dude, same.
We're going. Time to go.
So we started moving up the queue.
Let's go. We go in.
Okay, so like after 5 minutes, we started going in. She collects.
We're in. Let's go.
And then I got a black bag.
Okay. Whoa, look at all this.
It's just plushies
It's great.
galore.
So
There's-
much stuff. So much stuff. This is amazing. There are so many plushes. It is crazy. I cannot choose. There's so much Pokemon cards here as well.
Oh yeah, I'm sorry about the orientation of this. I was
Oh my god.
busy.
They're all gonna be. Oh wait, they might. I don't know if they're gonna be in English or not. Probably not. There's so much.
Yeah, I was just really excited and like trying to get the stuff done.
Okay, so I came at a very convenient time.
Yeah, okay. So I'm just gonna explain this. Yeah, January 1st, right, is when I won't go. And they were saying that if you have a January birthday, you could get something like for free. Well, they have like this little prize offering. So I got this bouquet, like this thing. on the back it says, "Oh, just if you have this, you could catch a Pokemon." So it's basically a sticker, and then this QR code, um, wishes you a happy birthday. Here, let me. Is there a place where?
Forget which one you want. A Pokemon, and which could go around. You could a Pokemon, and which I did, or Palmy.
Okay, I don't know if the QR code is gonna come out well, but it's like Pikachu saying happy birthday, and then I got a card for a Charcadet in game, right? So this is like the information on like birthday stuff like that. I'm like, yo, I'm so glad I decided to come like January 1st, first thing I do, because otherwise I wouldn't have been able to get it, right?
I love the stuff. This was amazing. I literally could not stop smiling in here. But yes, maybe we do what's it? Shopping haul thing. We'll see.
And shopping haul we will do, but that's later, right? So that Charcadet, this is filmed later on a train. Date was 104. I did it on my birthday. Came from a Pokemon Center. You see the red exclusive ball? Like, yes. Gotta do this, right? So after this, met up with my sister at Taipei main station because we needed to go down to where my sister is. And I will pause here for a bit because there are ads coming up. And I don't want people to miss what's going on. And while the ads are going on, well, it says ads starting soon. But while this is going on, I'm going to check on this setup right here, seeing how this will work. But yes, let me know when the ads are done. But for now, everybody take a break, get some water. I should get some water. I think I'm going to get some water. But yes, ads. Ads coming up. Ads haven't started for me. Oh yeah, on my dashboard it says ads start. Oh well, ad in progress. I mean, I think it's different for per person. Ad break. Water break. I might get some water too. Gonna be hot mic though. Oh wait, no. I have water here. My chug jug. I think I'm gonna get some snacks too. Ads, 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 ads. Ads, 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 ads. A Daifuku. I hope my chewing isn't too loud. I'm back from ads, but the timer is still going. Yeah, it says ad progress like a minute left. Speaking of which, tools. So many ads. Yeah, I have it so that there's so many ads at once, and then it just goes away for like an hour. Docs, stream elements, docs. Uh, is this? No. What happened to all my docs? It wasn't this either. Okay, I think ads are done. Yeah, I have it so that um the ads like they play all at once and then like disappear for like an hour. Um the stats. That didn't do anything. Okay, I'll have to figure out later. So Taipei main station. This is where I meet up back with my sisters because we need to go down to where my the middle child is staying at, which is down south. Right. On our way down, we get to Taichung, and we get off there to look around. And my sister spots a cremia, which she said it was like the best ice cream she's ever had, so we got it, and it's amazing. It's like so soft, so sweet. The cone, super good. This was like amazing. I should have gotten another one of this. Right, so we had cremia at the station, and then we get out, and then like probably like 30 minutes after, we go to Miyahara. Right, this is like a eye doctor place that turned into a desserts ice cream thing. So we got it. Super tasty as well. Waffle, like cone thing. Amazing, right? And then since I'm with my sisters, they wanted to go to Shenji New Village and look around at the different stuff. It's like, accessories and clothing and all that. So I'm just following them around at this point, looking around, and we're like, let's get dinner. And we just randomly chose to get barbecue. So yeah, we got all you can eat barbecue. So like the table, like this is the people next to us. And the like table is like on the ground, and there's just like, I guess it's like space under the table to sit on the floor and have your feet under the table. I need water. Ugh. Okay, I'm good. Yeah, so this side, everything around all this was for us because we just ordered a whole bunch, and it was really good. Like, yeah, this place was like Tanhuo Xiaoro Gongfang. Reviews, skeptical. When we got there, service was amazing. The waitress was like trying to communicate with us as best as possible. Right. And then we go back to the train station and then go down to Jiayi, which is where middle child is staying, and we crashing at our place, right? So that's day 5. So we went from north side of Taiwan down to the south. Day 6. This is the day without middle child because she did not have break. This is like what, January 2nd? Yeah. Needed to go back to school, right? So it was just us exploring Chiayi. Nearby where she lives is a place called Hinoki Village, and this is, as you can see, super Japanese influence. Like Taiwan has a lot of influences, right? Um, Taichung, this is Taichung, right? Yeah, Taichung is very Western influences, as you can see from the background of here, very Western. Um, Jai, very Japanese influence during the Japanese, like when they were conquering everything. This is another place that's like very Western influence. Was it Chinese influences? There's a lot. This Jai, like this area, also like grows a lot of tea leaves and things like that. Green tea leaves, Japanese inspired. So we were just exploring around here, and then my sister's like, one thing that's super good here is turkey rice. Right? So we got turkey rice at Democracy Turkey Rice. Like these are really small, but this is also like less than $1 again as well. And like we got large, but it's like barely filling. So I also got like a miso soup. Turkey rice tasted amazing. Like it's turkey, but it didn't taste like dry or anything. Very flavorful. The miso soup tasted chickeny, which I'm assuming is turkey because it is. They specialize in turkey, so they probably made it with like turkey stock or something like that. It was still good, right? After this, we went to a nice little cafe called Sachu. Loved the vibe. It was a random cafe in the middle of like a whole bunch of like typical Chinese looking like apartments. Like if you think of Chinese apartments, like it's like it's exactly that. And then there's just this random like nice little cozy cafe in it. Very modern. Like the ordering was all online. Um, like menu was online, and then you could order and pay like online or choose to pay at counter, whatever. Like there was nobody here. Like this computer right here, that's the like like employee. Like she was just sitting here doing work, right? So um what's after this? Oh, spoiler. Um After this we went to like a park, the Chiayi Park. There was like a whole bunch of old people, and I had to stop by to a nearby um convenience store to get an iPhone cable because I had my battery pack on me, but I forgot my cable, and our phones were dying. So I just went and bought one, right? And after Chiayi Park, where we were just looking around, looking at all the old people just like gambling or whatever, we went to um a facial spa place. Right, I've never gotten a facial before. It was very interesting, as you can see by here. This is like after my facial. My hair was all over the place because I was laying down. They had like a headband on me. It was very felt weird. My like they were getting rid of blackheads or whatever on my nose. Yeah, interesting. The workers were very fun. They were trying to communicate with us as much as possible in English, but like when they were using Google Translate, they would keep translating to Korean, and then they later on switched to English. Um, and I'm assuming middle child sister came here often because they knew her, and then she did also come here later on. right? Um, but yeah, it was first time getting a facial. Uh, a lot of stuff came out of my nose. It was interesting. Never gotten one. Maybe we'll do it again in the future. Who knows? It was a nice experience. Um, and then for dinner, we went to this curry place. So this dude right here, um, he his whole this entire restaurant. So you need to reserve this place, and he takes only a limited amount of customers. Um, and the whole thing is like he's good at cooking, but his passion is music. But like in order to sustain himself, he does what he's good at. But there's like so many instruments in this small little place, right? And a lot of like music related like magazines and whatever. Very nice. Like food, very good. Um, but yeah, like limited amount of customers. I think we reserved it, and we were like the second to last customers to get meals here. Very nice though, right? And after this, we went to my sister's, I guess, favorite cafe in the area called In Coffee. There's a lot of cats. Again. Cat. Cat. Cats. There was a girl like sitting here and she had snacks, which is why they were all here because they were just crowding her. Right. So we got some drinks here. Um, just resting, charging our phone. We borrowed it from the shopkeeper. And then we went to the Wenhua Road night market, which kind of looked like this. This is from the internet, right? And we stayed here for so long because my youngest sister was trying to like looking at so much clothing, and she was like, "It's gonna take a little bit," and ended up taking an hour and a half, and she was just in the same store for like that long trying different things. I'm like, please, let's go, because I'm like, because my sister said that the movie theaters here are really nice, and I really wanted to watch Wonka. So there was a showing at night, but time was getting closer to the showing, and my sister was still looking at clothing. I'm like, please, we need to get there. So eventually, she got her stuff. This is the place we went, the N89 movie theater. It's like what it looks inside. This is not the theater we were in, but it kind of basically looked like this. Super nice. We watched Wonka, which is like kind of like the prequel story of Charlie and the Chocolate Factory. It's like a very musically, a lot of singing, but I enjoyed it a lot. I didn't think I'd like it that much, but I did enjoy it a lot. I want to watch it again. I will watch it again once it comes out. And the great thing about this was that besides us, there was like one other group of people. I think it was like a older man and his wife that was watching. So yeah. Um, so yeah, we just ended our night with this. Bike back to my sister's place. That was what we did for day 6. All right. Day 7. Middle sister has to go to school again, and it was the younger sister's itinerary, and we went to Tainan. Right. First place we went, Ding Fu Fa. Very tasty pork rice, right? So I think it's pork rice. Something like that, right? Raw egg, mix it up together, seasoned already. I got yakitori on the side. This was amazing, right? Super cheap as well. Probably like less than $5 total for everything we got. Right? Oh yeah. This day my sister's like, all right, don't eat too much because we're gonna eat a lot today. And basically all day we were just eating at different places. So Ding Fu Fa tasted amazing. And then we went to like Chun Si Fang noodles, which was like 3 minutes away from walking. It's like very like traditional style noodles. I didn't like this as much because this was very fishy. Um, like I only managed to be able to eat this because there was chili oil nearby, and the person that was sitting in front of us spoke English. I think she was a student or something, and she told us about it. So, like, I only managed to eat it because of that. Um, so yeah, this was alright. And then the next place we went to was like the Blueprints Culture and Creative Park. A lot of this is they like to stick culture and creative park next to everything they do, right? So we went here. So it's like a lot of murals, like art murals like this, right? Very cool, very fun. Um, like a house like this. That's the youngest sister, right? Taking a photo, and she took a photo of me down here. Look at me, small, taking a photo of her. It's just like little buildings and all that. So we were just looking around here. And then there was a Tainan Confucius temple that we walked by, and we're like, oh wait, no, that's later. We then went to Tainan Art Museum too. Like really cool. So there was like a lot of historical paintings, and there was like this one section where they're like, oh, well, what if we have AI, um, you know, like study Van Gogh's painting and collaborate it with a different painting of a older Taiwan artist or whatever. It was very cool. It was very nice, very cool inside. So we were escaping the heat as well. We were there for a while, and then we walked by the Confucius Temple, and then we went to Hiyashi department store. This is like a older traditional department store, like that's been around like for years and years. So we were in there. It's very nice. There's like a shrine up top here too, or something like that. Um, then we walked, got some ice cream, and I think this is like Ninaoya ice cream. They change. They have like daily flavors. So yeah, it's apricot and then lavender milk tea, I think. So we got both of them. Tasted very good. Not as good as cremia though, but still very good. Ooh, yum. Yes, it was very yum. Um, there was a cafe nearby that we just spent like an hour here because yesterday I forgot my charging cable, and the next day I'm like, okay, I'm not gonna do that again. And I checked, but I didn't check well enough because I brought the wrong cable that didn't work with my um power bank. So we had to borrow another cafe owner's iPhone charger and just sit there for a while. Right? And then we went, after we were both all charged up, we went to Cho's Shrimp Roll. Because apparently they're like in where are we? Tainan. Cho's Shrimp Roll is like very famous. Like there's celebrities that came here, former presidents that came here for these shrimp rolls. And they, like, I don't like shrimp, but these tasted really, really good. This noodle thing, very mid. They're definitely a shrimp roll place. We were going to go to Winchang Beef Noodles. That was next to the store. And we were both looking at it on a Google Maps. My sister said it was open. Mine said it was closed on Wednesdays. So we're like, all right, let's see who's right. We were both wrong when we went there. They were closed for construction, which was unfortunate. Right? After this, we biked again. I don't know if stream died or hiccup or something like that. Hopefully it didn't. We biked. We good? Okay. We biked all the way to the Wuxing night market. We went to a lot of night markets. Oh my god, it's a Sam stream. Hello, Robin. Yes, I am going over my Taiwan trip. But yes, we went to Wuxing night market. We got this like kimchi samgyeopsal thing, like some kind of chicken, different kind of dim sum, like mandu, whatever. We got a whole bunch of stuff, right? And then we were like getting very close to our time for a train, so we were like biking with all of our stuff, all of our food, to a nearby to a like eel noodle place, because my sister's like, okay, I have to go here because my friend said this is his favorite place. We went, it's like Ajiang eel noodle, and literally we were like cutting it super close to our train back home, right? At this point our phones are dying or close to dead, because I didn't bring the right cable. So we were like cutting it very close with everything. So my sister got the noodles to go. I had a chili dog at the Wuxing market to go because I wanted a chili dog because I missed the taste of it. Right? We barely get to the train. We have our food. We didn't eat it in the train because you're not allowed to. By the time we got back to Chiayi, my sister's Apple Watch had battery, but her phone died. My Apple Watch died, and my phone was at 8%. I barely managed to like load the map and like turn have it turned off, and I barely managed to message my sister to like let her know, hey, if you don't hear from us or can't track our location, it's because our phones are dead. Thankfully, we were able to get back. And this is January 3rd, right? So in the evening, we're like unpacking, unwinding, getting our phones charged. And my sister does a early happy birthday surprise. I had cake with her roommate, very nice. Right? I wasn't expecting it, but it was very sweet. Day 8.
It's your birthday today. Sam. It's
Okay, you get the point. This is from YouTube. There's a channel called Epic Birthday Song or whatever. They go through like almost pretty much all the names and make a video like this for each name. But yes, I found this years ago. So day 8, Thursday, January 4th. That's my birthday. Right? Yes, I learned about this during college when we were celebrating another of my friend's birthday, and someone brought it up. It was very funny. Um well, what's after this? I don't even know. Oh, okay. So, we go to Taitung. This is day 8, Thursday, my birthday. I turned 25, right? This is when I start feeling sick, right? I'm starting to feel sick here. Um, we get to our hostel, like put our stuff away, borrow bikes from the hostel, and my sister's like, "All right, we're going to the city, but we're gonna take a bike route around." And she ends up taking us through like farm fields, and then somehow we end up on the freeway and all that, and we're like, this does not look like a bike route. And this is middle child who's been here for a while, right? I'm like, where are you taking us, right? By the time we get to the city, it's lunchtime. We're hungry, and I'm kind of feeling sick but hungry, so we went to this Japanese katsu place called La Tian. I got pork curry rice. My sister got a donburi, and the youngest wasn't hungry, so she got a pork katsu sandwich. Very good, very filling. Expensive, yes. After that, we went to nearby bike path where it had this sign, so we were doing a photo shoot here. If you go down this direction, there's a beach. Took more photos, right? And then after this, excuse me. We were like, okay, let's go back to the hostel, and my sister had me navigate this time. I'm like, all right, I got you, and I actually went on a bike path that went straight nearby where we were, right? I don't know how the middle child is navigating, but I'm not from. I haven't been in this area, and I'm navigating better than her. But there was so much biking. I think we biked a total of like 15 miles in total or something like that. The bike back was like 6-7 miles of biking. I was dying. I was exhausted. I'm feeling sick. Not things are not looking good for me, right? We get to the hostel and take a taxi to Vakangan Hot Springs, right? This is in the mountains. It's like middle of nowhere, but inside it looks like this. We were actually sitting here later on eating. Right. And then outside there's like this pool, and it's like really really warm water outside. It kind of looked like this too. These two pictures are from online, but it actually kind of looked like this. There were so many kids like on a field trip here too. So it was really loud at first, but then they all left and it was really quiet and peaceful. I'm like, oh, so nice. And things like that. Right? So we were here for a long time. Mostly because we were relaxing, enjoying the hot spring, like natural hot spring water. Like this is obviously it's like man-made, but like they use like natural hot spring water to fill it. It was very nice. But since we were in the mountains, we couldn't get a taxi for a while, so we were just here for the longest time. And I'm like feeling more and more sick, so I'm just like resting as much as I can. We get back to the hostel. It's still my birthday, but I am feeling worse and worse. Right? I sleep. I wake up. I have severe chills, like teeth chattering. I'm like super cold. Right? So I throw on hoodie and everything. Go back to sleep. Next thing I wake up, I'm sweating so much. Right? I had to go to the bathroom multiple times throughout this night. It was not fun. Next few times I wake up, I'm like, my throat is dry. I need to drink water so many times. Not a great night. Like, I was going through it. Like, I'm pretty sure at one point during this night, I'm like hallucinating different things too. Like, it was crazy. Not fun. Don't recommend. Don't get a fever while you're abroad. Don't bike to the point of exhaustion where your body can't like recover either. Not great. That chills scared the having those like severe chills scared me the most. I'm like, this place is warm as heck, but I am cold like it's like I'm in the Antarctic. Like, barely could move because I was shivering so much. It was not fun, right? So that was the night. Next day, um, I went paragliding. As you can see, they let me control it for like steer it a little bit for a bit, right? We go to the mountains. I thought I was gonna die, right? I'm like, if I'm not careful, like I'm gonna crap my pants. I'm gonna throw up, things like that. But once we were up the mountain and like on the paraglide, I'm like, yo, this is amazing. It is really cold, right? I was bundled up. It was really cold, but I'm like having a great time. My sister's got middle child got motion sick, so she couldn't do a lot of the fun stuff. Like her instructor, well, her guide went towards the ground pretty fast, but like me and my other sister, like when we were getting close to um the ground, he's like, "Hey, you want to do a spiral?" I'm like, "Yeah, let's do it." I'm like, "I'm sick. I should not be doing this," but we were doing a spiral. It was great time. Right? I have a certificate now too saying that, "Hey, you went paragliding." So yeah, that happened. Um, and then afterwards I felt sick again, so I was trying to take it easy again. We went to Kaohsiung City, which is like the second biggest city or in Taiwan or something like that, right? Um, this is like like a show thing that we got to write. This is off of the internet. Um, but basically, my sister got off and went directly to Shinkuchan shopping district, looking more at clothes, window shopping. Obviously, that took like 2-3 hours. I'm like drinking Pocari Sweat, trying not to die or pass out, trying to keep up with them. We went to like the Pier 2 Art Center. So we crossed this bridge. I only crossed this because on the other side was a bathroom, and that was like I was honed in on this. Like the last few days of this trip were kind of miserable because I was trying so hard to enjoy my time while also trying hard to not crap my pants or throw up and just survive. I remember very little from the last few days because I was going through it. Not fun, right? And after this, we went back to my sister's place in Chiayi. Um, yeah, and that was what, day 9. We went to sleep. We were like, all right, tomorrow, we'll pack up really early and get out of here early so we could go to Taipei and do whatever we like missed the last few days, right? Um, what happened was we woke up at like 2, one or two because we were just feeling so sick. Like I was feeling really bad, but my sister, the youngest sister, was also like having stomach problems as well. Not as bad as me, but we were both suffering, right? So we were just like we just knocked out, sleeping throughout, trying to pack and go to the bathroom and going back and forth like that, right? And we were like so much for staying for a long time, right? So we packed up to get ready to go home, but we have to go to Taipei for that. So we go to Taipei, and I split up from my sisters because I'm like, because Taiwan, uh, there's like a company that's like the main source of like like computer chips for like graphics cards. So I'm like, I'm gonna go to this digital plaza place that looks like this. Like it's just like 8 floors of this, right? I'm like, there's gotta be like cheap graphics cards that I could buy. So I split up from my sisters with my Pocari sweat, you know, looking around at all this tech, all these like booth and all of that. And there's like there's people selling graphics cards and things like that everywhere, right? I was so disappointed because I looked at Amazon and the prices on Amazon were more like at least $200 cheaper than what they were selling here. I'm like, you guys are supposed to be making these chips, so shouldn't it be cheaper here? But it wasn't, right? So I was looking around, and then I just ended up going back to where my sisters were early. They were at a Kura Sushi because I wanted sushi for my birthday dinner, but I ended up eating like 2 plates because that's all that they would let me, and that's kind of like all that I could eat without feeling too sick. So they ended up eating the most, but it was supposed to be my birthday dinner. So yeah, that was interesting. Um, and then in that area, there's a Don Don Donki, which is like a Japanese like store where you could buy everything. Um, I let them go do that, and I was at a kids toy store because they had Pokemon stuff. So I was looking at that. And then we went to the Airbnb. Is that it? Was that the last one? Last picture? Oh yeah, that's the last picture. And then the next day, we woke up late again and basically hustled our way to the airport very last minute. How typical. And then flew back home. When we arrived early, but ended up getting out late because, of course, there was a problem with our flight only and our checked bag. So it didn't come out till like 2 hours later, which was great. But yeah, that was the Taiwan trip for the most part. A lot of eventful stuff in the beginning because I could actually remember it, and we actually did a lot. And the last few days I was sick, so I was just basically trying not to die. Right. So that happened. And now the moment basically Mina and Chris has been waiting for. Yes, okay, let's do this. I'm not going to be able to look at chat too well. Well, I can, actually. But yes. Ta-da! Camera setup. Okay. So yeah, the reason why I was like testing my mic and stuff and all that is right now I have like a wireless mic that I've had for a while, right? And I was trying to get it to work perfectly. It didn't. So yeah, right now I'm using wireless mic. But I also don't have gloves like the VTuber, so it's regular hand. Anyway, the Pokemon Center. Oh wait, it's not in frame. The Pokemon Center. This bag costed money too. You got them black gloves. See, I have winter gloves. I don't know. Should I wear them? I'll wear them. I have my winter gloves on. Ta-da. Yay. Winter gloves. W streamer. Interesting. So yes. They actually had other kind of bags, right? But when I got there, they sold out of all of it, so they only had the default bags. But I'm like, I don't care. It says Pokemon Center on it. I want it. Doesn't matter. I'm getting this, right? Gotta frame the bag. I mean, I can't really. Can I zoom out? Yeah, this is as far as out as I can go, right? I mean, nah, too much work. Anyway, bag, right? We'll go one by one of what I got. I think this is like a little pouch thing. I didn't even open this up. I can't open it with these gloves. Let me like get it started real quick. I can't. Okay, I got it started so I could open it up like that. Oh, I didn't even turn on this light. Alright, maybe, I don't know if that looks better or not. You don't have to wear the gloves, it's too late. Gloves don't even matter because we can see your arms. Say less. I'm wearing a jacket. There we go. Jacket. Bro's gonna be sweating. It's fine. Little bag. Pouch thing. Very nice. I think I could use this. So that's one thing. Another second thing I got a Sobble. Because he's sad, like me. It's a big Sobble. I love Sobble. Right? Third thing I got is the Whoopie Boy. This is a gift, and you know who it's for. Well, you know who you are. Fourth thing I got. Honestly, this plush, not the greatest. It looks kind of weird. Why your arms up like that? Miss Magius. Yeah, it's kind of. I don't. The plush isn't the greatest, but it's a ghost Pokemon. Hint, hint, wink, wink. Who is it for? I wonder. Oh yeah, here's the Pokemon bouquet I got. Right. There's a QR code. If it's your birthday, scan it. It's a very nice video. So, this I got for my roommate, old roommates, right? And I was kind of dumb, in the heat of the moment. I was like excited and everything, and I just grabbed random mystery, like, ones. I should have read it, Where's the zoom? There's the zoom. If you can see, they're flying types. Random flying type ones. And it's like not even two good ones. I guess Corviknight is the only good one. But like, I should have gotten better ones. Can't be helped, but like, I'm sure they won't complain, right? But yes, random like nanoblock Pokemon ones. So I'm giving these to my old roommates. Oh yeah, here's the Pokemon pamphlet that I got there. Right. Inside, it's like there's a page of like Pokemon Sleep, which I'm still doing, TCG, Pokemon Go, the Pokemon DLC. Oh yeah, this is only in like certain countries. Obviously it's not in the USA, but it's like an arcade game. Oh, I also heard that Pokemon Concierge is really, really good too. But yeah, pamphlet. I got jet. Can it focus? I mean, it should be on autofocus. Oh yeah, Jasmine tea. I got this for my sister, and then she told me she didn't drink tea, so I just brought it with me. Jasmine tea. And it has the flying Pikachu. Next. Stickers. I would have gotten more. One per customer. Sadly. Next. Is this? Oh yeah, I'm getting close to the end. But next. Pokemon cards. These were like $4 for one of this. There's 60 cards in these, I think. So this one, hello, can you focus? No, don't want to focus. Pokemon cards. It doesn't want to focus. It's on autofocus. Do I manual? No, you don't want to focus. Hello? Oh, there we go. Yeah, this one was a request by Mina. And these, again, mystery ones for me and my old roommates. So those should be fun. And then, last but not least, I don't even know if this is gonna fit. Yeah, it's not fitting in the frame. I dropped something. Oops. Come on. The big boy. Still can't fit him in. But it's Snorlax. The biggest plushie that I have. My spirit animal? Yes. Here, let's do a size comparison. That's the Wooper. On top of the Snorlax. I wish I could raise this up, but then my camera's like connected to a power cable and it's very short. Like this Sobble is actually kind of big compared to this Wooper, but like, yeah, the Snorlax overshit. Like, it's oversized. But yes, that's basically all that I got from the Poke Center. How much did I spend? I spent $190 USD, which honestly was not as much as I thought. I thought I was gonna spend more, but I didn't. 190, not bad. Doesn't seem too bad. Yeah. I mean, a lot of it was limited because of the one per customer thing. But you know, it is what it is. It's almost 9:30. Oh man, I streamed a lot longer than I was planning on. But yes, that was my Pokemon Poke Center haul. Like now that I think about it, kind of wish I got like more of these mystery ones, like mystery nanoblocks, cause there was other ones too and bigger ones. Oh, did you bring any snacks? So majority of the snacks that we have already been eaten, and not by me. Surprise, surprise. It's been eaten by my dad. Like, I don't know where my sister got this like Japanese daifuku thing, but we got it somewhere in not Chiayi, in Taiwan. And these are also slowly being eaten as well by my dad. Like, we literally had like 2-3 boxes, and now we're like down to like a couple. But Taiwan is also famous for pineapple cake. These are pretty good. Yeah. Pineapple cake. Right? So, like, on the Saturday before we were gonna go up to Taiwan, my sister went out and bought pineapple cakes. Right? So we had like 8 boxes. My sister took most of it because she has more friends for souvenirs. But yeah, these are basically souvenirs. Pineapple cake. Very good. And very easy to give as gifts. But yeah. That is the haul. Pretty much. Oh wait, I also got I mean, this wasn't at the Poke Center or anything like that, but I got these like light up craft thingies. Looks like this to give as gifts as well. But yeah, that's pretty much it. That's the haul. These stickers will be going on my chug jug, my water bottle. These on here now. But yeah, that's pretty much it. Any questions? Yeah, good. Yeah, good. Okay. Time to end this. But yeah, hope everybody enjoyed. Oh, I guess during my stream, the allergy meds kicked in. My lips are not swelling anymore. But yeah, I'm just gonna end it. No song tonight. But I hope everybody has a great morning, afternoon, evening, night, wherever you may be. Don't get sick, and I will see